Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Keeping Fish Simple. So in today's video, we are going to be making some clay caves for Plecos. Now, I posted once on my Instagram a photo of me making these caves and everyone was like, look, show us how you made them. And it's not rocket science, but we've got Justin coming here today. We're going to go do the project together. All you need is some clay and some pottery skills and you can make these clay caves. So come along for the adventure. We're going to go pick up some clay. We're going to sit in my backyard, make a massive mess, or hopefully we don't make a massive mess, make a mess and make some of these clay caves. So there. Let's wait for Justin to get here and we'll go pick up some clay. Alrighty, so we just got the clay and we got, I don't know what the heck this is. Justin can probably tell us, I don't even know. It's terracotta. So I think as of clays, you want to use terracottas, she said. We've got no clue about clay, so we're not going to act like we know anything. Ask the people at the clay shop, the pottery shop, for the best clay to use. We've got 10 kilos of it, which is the smallest amount. So we'll take this home and we'll start working on it. Alrighty, so we're back at home now. We've got our clay and we've got everything here to start doing pottery. Yep. Basically, I got this idea, I did it once and it kind of just worked out. So I'm just redoing it now to show you guys how we do it. So we've got a bowl of water. We've got these pieces of pipe, so these are just PVC, and these are to like mold around, and so also you know the diameter. We also have some of this wax paper and masking tape. So the method behind this is basically what I was doing. I'd wrap a bit of the baking paper and I'd tape the baking paper so there was like a seal here with the plug, like of paper, and then I'd make the cave around it and I'd pull it off because the baking paper wouldn't be stuck to the PVC. I'd try and pull out the paper if I could, and then I'd let it dry, and when it gets fired, the paper just burns off. Okay. So, I guess we'll just give it a go. If you guys want to check down below, we sell a bunch of different caves. There's flat oval caves for breeding plecos and things like that. If you don't want to go and build your own. If you are getting lots of splits, it means you're not using enough clay. I reckon what we're going to do is we'll put on a time lapse. We'll show you all the different ones we make, and then we'll leave them to dry. Is that okay? Yeah, I think so. That's a massive cave, hey?
I mean, like,
yeah.
It kept on breaking, so I had to, like, reinforce it quite a bit.
That looks good. Okay. Yeah, like, people are going to be commenting, and, like, I couldn't care less. People are going to be commenting, you can buy caves for a couple of bucks, why I got all this effort. If you want to do it yourself, yes, you're going to save, like, we'll figure out how much each of these caves cost. It's about the process. It's about having fun with it, getting to make the caves that you want to make, getting to look at something that you've made. I feel like I'm back in kindy.
The good old days.
Stuff. Yeah, like, it'd be this time of the day. Yep. You would have had your, like, a juice popper. So what we've done is we've wrapped the end here, the seal, so that, like, you can take this off, basically. Oh, well. Whoops. So you can basically take it off. You can see what we're doing here and the idea. So we're going to build the clay around this, and then we're just going to pull it off. So we'll give it a go now. A bit of the baking paper. We'll like wrap it on the pole. Get a bit of masking tape just to seal it. Now masking tape won't stick to this, so you want to like wrap the masking tape around it. Then come over to your clay. Take a big chunk of clay. However much you need, you think. It's probably that much for a small little bristlenose cave. Maybe a little bit more. You're going to mash it out into a sheet, like you're making like a pancake sized. Get it like all even as you can. You're never gonna get it perfectly even. You're gonna wrap it on. You can see here, I'm just working it on. So just like patiently work it on and then come to the end and just like pinch it. You can see the cave like starting to form now. We'll come over to our water, just like wet our hands. You can see like, you can just leave it like that and smooth it. Take it off. Inside here, we'll try and get a good detail. Kind of like twist it out. You'll figure it out once you start doing it, like how to get it out. So you can see it starts pulling out. And there's the paper gone. You can see that's the ring in there. That's okay, because that's just gonna burn away. Well, now we're done. We've got all of our caves here. And we've got this weird thing that we've made over here, the bird's nest. Yeah, I don't know what it's turned out to be, hey? Yeah, we'll leave it up to interpretation.
Yeah.
The idea behind it was that the plecos would go in and be tempted by that darkness. And hopefully, like, I guess this imitates what we think they spawn in. That's where all the birds would have nested, in that bulb there. So hopefully the plecos will go in there, do their thing. I don't know, we'll just see what happens. It's pretty big, hey? Like,
it is.
So we used up there's probably like three caves worth of clay there.
Yep. So
you can see the amount of caves that we've made. We've made a bunch of different types. Made some small stubby ones, smooth ones, log ones. We even made this German blue ram breeding like thing. So we're gonna put that stone in there. They're gonna go behind it, hopefully behind this, and be guarded and lay their eggs and all that kind of stuff. What we're gonna do now is leave them for 72 hours and then we'll take them to get fired and then we can put them into the tanks. Okay, so it's been like 8 days now, so a little bit longer than the projected 72 hours, but see in this box over here, we have all of our clay. It's now dried out. So you can see like we've got some of the clay caves here. They're kind of making that like tappy noise. So this should be ready. You could probably scratch it, but this is a different type of clay to the one I used last time. So the suggestive bird cave is also done, so it looks a bit freaky, but hopefully when it comes to firing this baddie, it doesn't break or crack or anything like that, because you can see there's this stuff going on. And I mean, if it cracks, then whatever, don't try and do it, but we'll see. If it turns out good, we'll definitely chuck in a Pleco tank and see if anything happens. But we're gonna take all this stuff to get fired. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna bump it up to 1200 degrees Celsius, and all this stuff will go like bright hot red, and then when it cools down, it'll be really, really hard, and it'll make that like pottery noise, like the ting, ting, ting. So we just picked up our clay caves, and you can have a look in here. Here they all are, and they're proper like legit, I don't know if you can hear that. They've all like burnt off in there. So there's no more of the masking tape or anything like that. So this clay cave, I'm guessing there might have been like an air pocket in there. It's all right because we've got our main prize. Actually looks really solid.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look at that, mate. That's crazy. Okay, so we're back in the fish room. The audio is going to be a little bit sucky because we don't want to turn the whole fish room off just to record this bit of the video. But we've got our caves here, and we can add them to our aquariums now. So we've got a few things that we were talking about before. So we've got this thing here. This is Justin made this one. This is the ram shell. Basically, we're gonna put this in one of the ram tanks and see what happens. But the idea is we have like this little slate. So what we'll do is we'll put the slate there. The rams will hopefully go in here and spawn on this slate, and then we can just take this out with the eggs. There's a few really good ones in here actually. Like, I mean, this one's really solid. The big question for the video is gonna be, how much did it all cost? So the clay cost us $22, and then the firing cost us $62, total $84, and we made all of these caves. So I mean, we could have made more caves if we didn't make this. If we didn't make this, we could have turned this into a cave. So probably around $3 to $4 a cave, would you say, Justin?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, so that's really efficient. So we're gonna throw this big bad bird nest cave. It actually turned out really solid. Like, we did a pretty good job on this one. I guess we'll probably be a bit gentle with it. Okay, so we're going to add all the caves and we'll show you them at the end. So we're going to add a few caves to this aquarium. So in here, there's a bunch of snails at the front. These are the L46 zebra plecos, so they're in there somewhere. I can see them, but you can't really see them on camera. We're probably going to take these little tiny shrimp caves out, and we're going to add these ones that we made. So these are long and thin, and you can see the different shapes and sizes that we've made. So here they all are set up. Looks alright. You can see the plecos have started to hide in there. If you guys are wondering whether these guys even work, come over here. If you look in here, here's one of our caves we made last time. And you can see up the back here, there's just a ton of these bristlenose pleco. The dad's doing a great job of taking care of these guys. This is proof that they do like the caves somewhat. So we've added all the caves now. You can see we've got a cave in here. We've got 2 caves in here. I guess that's probably going to wrap the video up, guys. So thank you so much for watching it. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to check out Justin's channel, there's going to be a link up above. I'll see you guys in the next video.